How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Buddy's House of Horror podcast, and welcome to what is the first, last, and hopefully only Monday Shoutout. I'm officially dubbing this year, 2022, the Buddy's House of Horror Marathon Year of Technical Difficulties. That's right, because I'm actually re-recording the entire Sunday Shoutout podcast, which was supposed to go out yesterday, and releasing it today, which is Monday. As you guys know, this is a Monday Shoutout, so I do apologize for the little scheduling mishap. You guys still did have an episode that came out yesterday. It was an episode of Brain Damage Podcast, where we talked about some overrated films, so definitely go ahead and check that one out. But as far as the sequencing and the chronologically confused of this House of Horror 2022 marathon, this is a Monday shout out due to some technical difficulties, so once again I do apologize for that, but I'm still giving you the episode regardless. So for this week's shout out, I'm actually shouting out SOVhorror.com, which is owned and operated by my good friend Tony Masiello. He was a guest on the podcast a few years back, and Tony's just a really great dude, and I want you guys to go and support his website, SOVhorror.com. It's your one-stop shop for all things shot on video horror. That's DVDs, t-shirts, videos. He's got podcasts on there, reviews, interviews, and so much more. You can get merch through the website. He's got t-shirts, he's got hats, he's got pillows, he's got all kinds of cool stuff. Of course, on the website you have links to all the shows that he's produced over the years, such as SOV The True Independence, SOV and Beers, the SOV Horror Podcast, SOBs Who Love SOV Podcast, B-Movie Madness. He's got tons of reviews, interviews, articles, and he's got all kinds of DVDs that are for sale of stuff that is SOV, shot on video, stuff that previously you might only be able to get on VHS, but now he's releasing it on DVD, and he's got some original films on there as well. He's got tons of cool films on there like Metal Noir, The Spirit Gallery, Death O' Lantern. He's got all kinds of stuff. As far as his stuff that he is making for SOVhorror.com, he does have some originals on there, like Topless Tori's Tomb of Terror and Natasha Knighty's Boudoir of Blood, parts 1 and 2, and of course Zombarella's House of Horrors. But yeah, he's got all kinds of great stuff on his website, and I want you guys to all check it out. Pick up some DVDs, help support a good friend of the show, help support SOV Horror and SOVhorror.com. It's going to be great for all parties involved. Go check out Tony over on his website, Facebook, Instagram, all of that great stuff. As far as me, I want you guys to make sure you're subscribing to my channel and turning on notifications so you know when new episodes of Buddy's House of Horror come out, as well as giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with a few friends. It would be greatly appreciated. If you're listening to this over on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, make sure you're leaving me a rating and a review, as well as leaving me a 5-star rating. And I said rating twice, but you get it. I'm gonna hammer it home. Leave me a 5-star rating over on Apple Podcasts. And that's about it for this time, guys. I'm gonna see you back here for your regularly scheduled programming, a top 10 on Tuesday tomorrow. So with that, you guys, take care and stay spooky.